Hey, what's going on, everyone? My name is DuBois. I'm the CEO and founder of JDStrategic. I hope everyone's doing great today. I wanted to put together this video for you guys, really breaking down the differences between franchising and independent business ownership. A lot of people consider business ownership, but they're not sure what path to take, whether you want to start from scratch, start your own business, maybe you want to look at a resale opportunity of an existing business, or maybe you're considering franchising, really leveraging a franchise's resource to become your own business owner. So in this video, I really want to break down the differences between franchising and going into business by yourself. The first point I think being between the difference between franchising and being in business by yourself is that you get to skip the first 5 steps of business ownership when you're investing into a franchise. The first 5 steps when you're starting a business tend to be the hardest parts of business ownership. In franchising, you get to forget those first 5 parts. You get a proven playbook. You get proven brand recognition, you get proven systems so that you can simply focus on scaling that business rather than figuring out the infrastructure, the processes, the systems, all the legwork that it takes to actually build a successful business. You get to focus in on what's already been successful, and you get to take that successful business and focusing on scaling that business. Really, when it comes down to skipping the first 5 steps, the next question is, what are those first 5 steps of starting your own business? So it really starts off with having a concept. You know, not everyone has this Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk type new product service idea. So it really starts off with what product or service are you gonna bring to your community? So in franchising, you can already figure out what product service you like. You can maybe find something that you're passionate about, then align a business with that as well. So being able to forget the idea of starting your own concept, but finding a concept that you already resonate with and provides that good or value allows you to really get into scaling the business rather than those early stages of what do I even do to start a business, or what am I selling to people? The next step in terms of starting that business, those early stages, is really the market research. One of the hardest things is you can have a really cool product or service, but who's using that product or service? So finding the marketing is really difficult. In franchising, you're not just investing money into an ad fund hoping to find customers. You have targeted marketing, you have proven playbooks to find those customers. You know who your customers or clients are, and now you can target that in a franchise model. Whereas doing things independently, you're investing hundreds, maybe thousands of dollars to figure out where are those customers and then retarget those customers. And then as you spread to different markets, figuring out how to target those customers as well. So this is one of the pros of getting into franchising, where you already have that market research and you're gonna have a playbook for yourself. The next step when it comes down to starting a business by yourself is the brand identity. If you're starting a business by yourself, nobody knows who you are, nobody knows the brand, the business. In franchising, you're taking a proven brand recognition and you can leverage that into your local community. So this is a really big benefit when we just mentioned the marketing. If you have a brand recognition that people already know and you can take that to your local community, you're gonna start off with a step up compared to someone starting a new brand or service in your own local community, trying to make a name for themselves. The next thing when it comes down to the difference between independent business ownership and franchising is the magic word in franchising: systems. Franchising is all about systems. The founders of these businesses often have, 5, 10, a decade's worth of experience building the infrastructure, the systems, the processes, figuring out what works and what doesn't work so that they can sell this playbook, this proven business model to someone that is looking to leverage their current skill set towards business ownership. So you're not trying to reinvent the marketing, the brand, the sales. You have all the systems in place so that you can focus on enacting this playbook. One of the final steps when it comes down to starting an independent business or getting into franchising, in those early steps 1 through 5, is building relationships with suppliers and vendors. A lot of times, one of the big pros of getting into a franchise is you can leverage national relationships, national vendors, suppliers. You can use significant buying power where franchisees come together to create a buying pool so that you have cheaper discounts to national pricing, suppliers, maybe employees, whatever it may be. Every business relies on certain suppliers, vendors to really improve their business, whether it's finding customers, finding real estate selection. All these things are gonna help so that your business is not investing, like I said, hundreds of thousands of dollars, trying to figure this out, but you have the playbook to enact, and now you already have those relationships built in. So when it comes down to product pricing, you're gonna be able to ensure you have the best ability to price that product in your community due to these national relationships, these national resources. So these are some of the big steps 1 through 5, I believe, when it comes down to, do you want to get into franchising or do you want to start a business by yourself? I think the key differentiator is that in franchising, you skip those first 5 steps and you focus on scaling that business. Yes, it will come with an investment, but that allows you to focus in on scaling that business and ignore, the dozens, the hundreds, the thousands of mistakes that the CEOs, the founders have made before you, so that they can present this opportunity so that other people can take control of their future as well.